This is called the ribbon scarf. The thread comes like this. And I know I'm not an expert knitter, but compared to the last knitting video, I found this bamboo needle, and I don't know exactly what size it is. Oh, here it is. It says 5.5 millimeter. So what you do is you thread, first of all, you thread your needle through the top loop over here. So I've seen videos on YouTube where they loop it they go through every other loop. Makes it looser. But I personally like to do it tighter, so I'm putting the needle through every loop. Okay. And we'll start with like 7, 5, 6, 7. There you go. You turn the needle, and it's pretty simple. That's a pretty simple stitch. And you put the other needle through here, through the front. And you pull the loop and you drape it around from the back to the front and pull. Okay, stick the needle in, loop it front to back, and you do this. It's really simple, but the yarn is so gorgeous. It actually looks like ribbons. That's why it's named ribbons. Okay. And be sure you don't drop a stitch, because once you do, the whole thing unravels and you don't want that. So keep in mind every time you do a row that you have the same number of stitches. That's the first one. Turn it over. Put the needle through here. Loop it around from the back. Pull. Loop it through there. From the back. Pull. And you get into rhythm. And it's so much easier dealing with this bamboo needles because it's not slippery like the metal ones. I don't know about the plastic. I never tried the plastic needles, but they seem to work better for me. There you go. See, it looks like ribbons. We'll do one more. Put needle in. Loop. Put the needle in. Loop. Put the needle in. Like I said, I'm not an expert knitter, so I stay to basics. But I do choose the yarns, and it looks like a very interesting yarn I saw at the store. And I like the way it looks. Imagine if this is a sweater. Wow, that would be gorgeous. There you go. Okay, now to end this, give it the condensed version. You loop it, loop it. Okay, now you take your hook and you put it through the first loop, okay, and you pull it through, so that becomes one loop. So then you loop it again, and then you take your second hook and loop it through. Loop it through. There are 3 more. Loop it through. And loop it through. And there you go. Put the last one. Now, what I usually do, and that's the way it ended. And you just cut this off and just tuck it in. What I did was I tucked it into this hole and then I hid it. And that's your ribbon yarn. And the finished product looks like this. Isn't that cute? It almost looks like a boa. And it comes in colors like pink. If you want, you could stretch it a little, it widens. And that's the ribbon scarf.